Gemini. Drove Your Mind Tarot here with your May 2024 Tarot and Oracle card readings. For the month of May, we're going to do the usual uh, prediction spread, general energies, love, and career or money spreads. I had to redo the Gemini or the Leo through Aries read because there was no sound, there was no way to hear, and someone reached out and said, "Hey, there's no sound, we can't hear you." So here's take two of the reading. So whatever messages that came out previously for you, Gemini, I'm sorry, but you're not able to hear it. So hopefully this reading is for you, who is intended for. All right. So Spirit, what is the messages for the Gemini collective? For the general energies, excuse me. Oops. For the general energies, what's the message for the Gemini collective for the month of May 2024, Spirit? Thank you. Ooh. Hey there, lonely girl. Alright, so let's see what comes out. So we have this deception, professional assistance. So this could be dealing with something at work. Doesn't have to be, but it seems like you don't trust maybe a situation at work or some kind of deceptive energy, or it's on the decline. It's like it's not as strong as it was previously. You're no longer losing something. Let's travel here in the reverse though. Could be like travel. Why is travel here though? Alright, let's see if we can find out from these cards. A lot came out for you. Alright, so we have here deserving, new supportive connections, hidden motivations, kindred partnership, great achievement. This is kind of similar to the Leo read, intuition and manifestation. Then we have consciousness of lack in the reverse, and then the loving man. So there was a relationship perhaps, or well, the first thing I get from looking at this great achievement in the center and deception is somebody who thought they had one up on you and was not successful. They thought they knew better than you. But I think you saw through this person with intuition and manifestation here. You saw through your intuition, you saw what they were about, and I think you avoided this. And the thing that helped you avoid it, I believe, is that you didn't feel as if you were desperate. Like, you know, with some people, when they feel that they can't get someone or can't, they're not able to be in a relationship, they feel as if they can grab the next person that's interested in them. But you think you're deserving of, you know, some a supportive relationship, a caring, and because you deserve it, Gemini, you could fish out people who don't have the best intentions. You could see into what is their true motivation for doing things, because you don't feel that sense of lack. I don't think this below here says that you're not a loving person, but I think you just, you know, you're able to trust your inner knowing, trust your inner guidance in order to um be able to tell what is good for you and what is not. Let's look here at the loving man in the reverse. This is talking about people, the loving man. Why is it? So this is could be a split in a relationship. They say, okay, when the loving man is reversed, there's an energy or of loss or desires unmet. Yeah, you may be longing for a relationship to take shape. You see, and with consciousness and lack in the reverse. That's what I felt. Is that for me? I think you don't feel as if you're desperate for anyone, you know. So whoever is trying to deceive you, you're gonna see straight through it. It says here, when this card is reversed in your spread, it bodes well for a time of increased value and great attraction in your life. You may have recently been through a period of lack or restriction, but that time is about to end. Yeah. So yeah, you feel the best, you know, and the best about yourself, you know. And if anyone feels as if you know that they can get over on you, they're sadly mistaken. Whether this is in love, business, it doesn't matter. You have a healthy self-esteem according to this. And let's see. Let's look at so why is great achievement though in the reverse? Yeah. So even though you have not, I think you have not yet found what you're looking for. I don't think you're willing to put up with less. You know your worth. You know, you trust yourself, trust your intuition when it comes to people coming into your life. You can see their hidden motivations. You can see whether or not you know they're worth your time. Yeah. Yeah, it's just talking about delays here. When travel is in the reverse, it's just delays. And yes, there is a delay because you feel as if what you want, you haven't gotten it yet. You know, kindred partnership is in the reverse, great achievement is in the reverse. So you haven't gotten it yet, but you deserve new supportive connection and to be able to, know the hidden motivations of people. You don't have a sense of not being able to achieve what you want, right? But with this loving man in the reverse, you're simply not gonna put up with anything less, you know. Um, it's about just not being able to get what you want yet, but it should, it's coming. I mean, it has to change, right? It can't stay the same, but at least you know who you are, you know your worth. what's coming up for you in terms of your the predictions for the month with the Kipper deck. So what is the predictions for you for you Gemini, almost like Cancer. For you Gemini, for the month of May 2024, Spirit, thank you. What is the messages for the Gemini collective for the month of May 2024? Thank you, Spirit. You have to make sure that you keep on track, because if you did the sign before, you make little mistakes there. Alright, so let's see what's coming up for you, Gemini. Okay, alright. So we have message. What's this message? Alright, so it could be that someone misses you. The thief. Someone who stole something from you. Could be your emotions, your money. It could mean you could feel as if someone is draining your bank account, taking from you, maybe lying in order to get money from you. But they could be reaching out with their hands outstretched. If this is not love, then it's actually money, because they feel like you have more than them. It's like, oh, Miss Ruby, is this you? Hey, Miss Ruby. Okay, so we have poverty, thief, and community. Alright, so, and sudden wealth. Yeah, so they could feel like, if you tell someone that you have, that you recently got a job or you have a little money, they'll be asking you for it, and not in the most upright way. Maybe they could, tell a little white lie, I need some money, this and that, right? Or using the money for something else than what you sent it to them for. Alright, so we have distant horizons, courthouse, lovers. So this is you, Gemini. I always see the lovers card as the Gemini energy. Doesn't have to be. We have main male. I wonder if I should cover this up. I don't know about YouTube. Alright. Pathway. And then we have coffin. So, alright. So some changes and some decision that is made from a distance. So you could be connecting. That's what I got from this energy, like a message talking about someone either missing you or asking for money. But this person is maybe communicating from you at a distance. Could be in another state, province, town, country, and they could be saying to you that they have changed, that they're no longer the way that they were before, or they made a decision to make a change. This could be actually a male, a masculine person, but it doesn't have to be. But someone is communicating to you. Could be another Gemini that's saying that they have changed, or maybe this is family, because the Gemini energy could also mean family and siblings, not only love connection, right? So it could be someone is communicating that they've changed and they put old ways to rest. Just be a little nosy here. Is this true? Let's see. Is this true, sir? Let's see if I can get at least one or two cards from this. Upright, yes. Reverse, no. What is the major energy? Is this true? Upright, yes, it's true. Reverse is not true. Alright, so, it is true. Okay, so the main energy is true here with the Six of Wands, so they could have changed. Alright, okay. So some kind of transformation. If this is not someone reaching out to say it's true, some kind of change in some type of decision that's being made about a family situation that you'll be victorious in. So it's one of the two. Okay? Alright. Six of Wands or the Page of Cups and the Lovers. Yeah. It's more than likely family or uh a relationship situation, but this person according to this has made some true changes and have put into maybe some kind of behavior that they were engaging in that wasn't right, you know. They were acting immature here with the Page of Cups in the reverse. Alright, so that's cool. And they've been, stuck in their head about you. Maybe that's why they're reaching out with this Eight of Swords here. Okay, so, well, that's good. Go on move forward in your instincts, right? But, according to the biggest energy here, there has been a change. So, trust your instincts. Don't go off of me some random lady on YouTube. Alright, so let's see what's happening in your love life. So, what is the message of love for the Gemini collective here, Spirit? This love could be self-love, love of family, platonic love, friends, love of friends, romantic love, any kind of love here. Self-love, I hope I said that. One more shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what comes up. Some good cards so far. Let's see what else comes up. Yeah, the cards are shuffling quite funny, but they seem to be doing much better now. Okay, so maybe it wasn't meant to come out before. It wasn't ready. So we have Mars, alright, Mars energy. So this could be a Scorpio or an Aries, if this is a love relationship. If it's family, same thing. It could be an Aries or Scorpio, a Taurus or a Libra with Venus here. So there I see passion, I see attraction, I see communication here with Mercury. So again, some more signs. We have the ones I just mentioned, those four, plus Gemini or Virgo with Mercury here. Yeah, so or Cancer. So this could basically be anybody. Right? We have fire, air, we got earth. No, not earth. Yeah, earth. Yeah, with Taurus, and then we have Virgo, Gemini, water. Basically anybody. So, alright, so let's see. Let's see how this all goes together. I'm not taking them in the reversal, so we have ascendant. Okay, so how people see you, how you coming forward, how people view you, progression as moving forward, as improving. Saturn, because you learn some really tough lessons. Father Saturn is no easy teacher. You learn through very difficult situations here. We have the moon. Okay, moon has to do with emotion, feeling. So you could have if you are not a Gemini sun, you're a Gemini ascendant like me. We have Vesta, hearth. That's have to do with your home, what's in your heart, what calls your home. what makes you feel, at home. Then we have Scorpio. And finally, we have North Node. Wow, okay. So, what is changing about you, Gemini, is that you are finally looking for your happiness, right? You're moving towards your North Node. North Node. North Node is where you're heading to. North Node is where, you know, where your heart calls, where your destiny calls is in your North Node. So something that would help you is to look up your birth chart and see where your North Node is. And then you search up on the internet, what does it mean to have North Node in that sign. So you could here have your North Node in Cancer or North Node in Scorpio. Another sign that I failed to mention here is Saturn, and Saturn is with Capricorn. So if this is a relationship, that's another sign, right? And we have Scorpio here. But anyhow, this you're progressing, you're becoming, people seeing you as being coming through a difficult situation and emerging to a person that is, quite beautiful, someone who, follows their intuition, move towards where they're going to move without a care, right? Digging deeper into what makes them be, happy within themselves. You're no longer doing other things to satisfy other people. You're looking for your happiness, and that's not selfish. It's no way selfish, because you cannot help another person. You cannot be with another person if you are not happy within yourself. And sometimes when you're young, you look to make the other person happy. But when you make yourself happy, and you take care of your needs and you know what you want, you know how to give to others, because you know what you want for yourself. You know? So, but with these cards here, if this is a love relationship, you guys went through something difficult. It was hard. It could have been any one of these signs here, and finally, you are, a lot of things were not clear here. Like it was murky at first. You had to try to figure it out, understand it, dig deeper. But it's getting better. There's a lot of, communication. You're communicating better. There's more passion. There's more love. More communication, more feeling than they were before. You know? Or this is what you're looking for, if this is not in your life already. But there's an action here, there's a determination with Mars here. Someone who is in the Mars energy knows what they want. And what they want is love. What they want is communication. What they want is feeling. You're no longer in that South Node, not looking back at the past. Or if you are looking back at the past, is to move forward into the future with this North Node. So we have North Node and South Node. There's a, you see, ninth house, talking about what? Exploration, looking into the past to know what's going on in your future. That's beautiful. This is an evolved Gemini, because this Gemini has went through a lot. This Gemini is more intuitive, and people see you as such. Okay, so let's see what's happening for you in terms of your work. Alright, so what's going on in your career and your money? The only reason why I stick it like this, because I don't want it to all lump together, so when I shuffle it, it has chance to spread around. Okay, so what is happening for the Gemini collective spirit in terms of their work life and their money? So what's going on, spirit? Let's try this a couple more times. Alright, spirit, what's going on for the Gemini collective for the month of May 2024? Let's do one more shuffle for good measure. Alright. Okay, what's going on for Gemini, for Cancer? What's going on for Gemini spirit in terms of their work, money and career? Okay. Alright. Oof. Okay. Alright, so we have action. Taking action on something. Okay, so taking action to become financially independent. Because with the Nine of Pentacles, it's a single energy, but it's an energy of supporting yourself. It's pre-empress energy. Alright, and then we have the Four of Wands. So you could be living or deciding to buy a house, live with, on your own, and moving away from something. Okay, something that had you, so you left something behind. So you could have left a job behind, or you could have gone into business for yourself and you're leaving that behind, because I'm seeing the Four of Wands here with the Nine of Pentacles. So you could have gone into business for yourself and leaving that behind. Or you could be deciding to go into business for yourself and leaving something else behind. Maybe there's always a worry about money. So whatever you're leaving behind, money was always an issue. Yeah, worrying about, losing money. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, 8 to the 9 of Wands. Then we have the Five of Cups. Some kind of spiritual communication. Then we have the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Oof. Did you lose a job? You lost something. Let me see. We have the King of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Hierophant that side. And something has ended here. And it ended because it needed to end. There was a lot of deception. Give me 1 second. You could be hearing back from, is this like an old job that you left behind, or an old co-worker? I don't know why this makes me feel like some kind of gossip about some kind of old manager that you had, something that you left behind. It's almost like someone fired you or let you go, or but it seemed to be like past energy because all these major suits, minor corner suits, these two here have their back turned. It could have been something. This one also, they all of them, their backs are turned. Actually, we have the Seven of Swords, the Hierophant, the King, the two kings are the ones, the Five of um, Cups, and the Nine of Wands back is turned. So I think this is something that happened in the past. But you could be hearing something about what happened. And it wasn't good. Let's look at the Hierophant in the reverse here. Let me see. Yeah, being held back. So this whatever this job was, try to hold you back from something. Maybe they told some kind of lies on you and tried to end the situation with you because maybe they wanted to save money, or but whatever it was, they let go of you under deceptive circumstances, and it was a harsh ending too, one that kind of gave you trust issues. But I think you're going to hear back from them. You're not going to be expecting this because your back is turned. And the thing about it is, like, I don't think you, I think you have your guard up against this person, obviously, or this company, because your back is turned, as I said before, but it's the way how they ended things. Let's see. The Seven of Swords. Give me a moment here, I'm just trying to figure this out. Yeah, whatever you're working toward has come to an end, so there's no way to avoid it. This could be happening in the present, or I think this has already happened. You know, it's just talking about maybe you can be hearing back from them. And this is a work read, so you won't be expecting this communication. You know what they're saying with this Seven of Swords here, that the deceptive action that they took, I don't think they were fully aware of what they were doing. I think it could be that if one person was, you know, being deceptive or sneaky, it was that as a whole, the left hand just didn't know what the right hand was doing. And when it came down to it, it was all about the money. Yeah. I'm going to look at one last card here and see what that says. The King of Wands. Yeah. So they could have been saying, oh, you know, budget is tight or something to that effect. But in retrospect, when they look back at it, maybe they thought that they could have handled it in a better way. And maybe you could be hearing, that's why I feel this is gossip. This is something that has already ended. You know, and that you're going to find out about this when you're not even thinking about it. It's like after the fact, you know, like an old employee was like, girl, or hey dude, let me tell you what happened after you left, blah 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 blah. And this again was a spiritual lesson because you needed to get out of it to get another position or a better job or better, you know, a better situation for yourself here. And with this Ace of Wands, yeah, And the Four of Wands, yeah, you had to walk away from this because there was something better waiting for you. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. So you could be hearing some juicy gossip later on. Hopefully it won't affect you because, you know, something better is already on its way or already came to you, Gemini. So I wouldn't worry about that. But I think it's gossip. You're going to be hearing something after the fact. But it's mostly about money, as it usually is, right? What's the advice from Spirit? Spirit, what is your advice for the Gemini collective concerning these spreads? Thank you, Spirit. What is the message for the Gemini collective for the month of May 2024? Thank you, Spirit. One more shuffle. Oops. And that came out for you. Alright, so we have, this is the third time this is coming out. I think something significant is going to happen in autumn time for the collective. So the autumn time is from September to November, towards the end of November, late September to, late August, no, yeah, sorry, late September to November. Then we have Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. Yeah, you will be in a good situation financial wise with Earth Mother here. Because you'll have everything that you need. You'll feel abundant. Hold the space. Bide your time. You know, the Druid is wise. The Druid knows about what lessons, you know, that it's all about learning, growing, becoming wiser, right? And then again, lady, enjoying growth and reap rewards. So something is happening for you. It's giving you a time. So let's see. So we have the Sun. Nice. Happiness, well-being, success, be the light. Why? Because you learned all these lessons, Gemini. We have High Priestess, harness mystical power. Yeah. Star, trust and thrive. Yeah. So Sun could also be talking about the summertime. So during this time or during Leo season, you know, so Leo through to autumn season, all through there you could be seeing some kind of steady progress. Yeah, trust and thrive is on the Sun. Then we have stand your ground, whatever difficulties you might go through. Up until now, stand your ground, be the light. You know, don't dip back into the dark if you had been there, or you would not be open to that kind of energy anymore, right? Because of what you've been through. Choose your path. So whatever let go of you, or whatever you let go of, now is the time to choose your path. And as you remember, we saw North Node. We saw North Node and we saw South Node, and you're moving towards your North Node. So stand your ground whatever happens and be that light. You have the wisdom here with the owl. And you have the intuition and the connection to spirit here with High Priestess. You are the High Priestess. So you can be very intuitive as well. Okay? So I hope this helped. And I hope it resonated, Gemini. As I said before, I forgot to tell you, this here reminds me of the karmic wheel, the wheel of fortune. So you choosing your path. So just decide where you need to go and move forward. So sorry about that. So I hope this helped and I hope it resonated, Gemini. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading, okay? Take care, Gemini. Bye.